YouTube, what's up? Yo guys, so I got this email from someone, this email, and I want to give him what he asked for. Dear Grubby, I'm deeply sorry to bother you. Today is my 21st birthday, and I was wondering if you could make this day very special. I was introduced to your channel via a friend half a year ago, and I haven't stopped watching you ever since. I've seen all your Warcraft 3 and HOTS videos, and I'm currently following your Dota 2 beginner playlist. The love for Warcraft started when I was about 5 years old. My dad, could have been me, age-wise, just saying, I'm not his dad, but his dad might be my age. My dad introduced me to the game, and I instantly fell in love with it. I couldn't speak English back then, so every time I wanted to play it, I would ask my dad if I could play Bugs. All I remember were Crypt Fiends and Anubarak. My favorite hero was Maiev, because she was so badass. She kept talking about justice, but as I couldn't understand her English back then, I would paraphrase it to justice. Spelled in Serbian Latin, and it became an alias for all my gaming accounts. Today, I'm away from family and from friends and from my hometown as I'm studying in a different city. I kindly want to ask if you could make this day very memorable and play a game with the Warden. It would mean a lot to me to watch one of my favorite streamers and Twitch chat playing my all-time favorite character in my favorite game. I apologize again for the disturbance. Kind regards to you, Cass, and Logan. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give some justice, for the iron hand of justice. Where's Illidan? Let's kill the bugs. So, new season, new chances. This may also be part of a journey to try and get rank 1 on Battle.net again. Battle.net just had a seasonal reset. So, trying to get rank 1 again could be really interesting. Last time we succeeded with Orc and with Human to get rank 1 simultaneously. Well, that's technically not possible. We had rank 1 and 2. Both Orc and Human. But we never made it with Night Elf. And we never made it with Night Elf and Undead. Justice! He's in chat. What's up? Happy birthday, dude. You know, when I was a little younger than you, Justice, when I was 18 years old, I was in South Korea for 3 months. And after about 1.5 months, I felt fairly homesick. I missed friends, family, hometown. Probably very similar to how you are feeling right now. I was immersing myself in the world of Warcraft 3, not the world of Warcraft. And I was enjoying myself very greatly because I was practicing against the best players in the world in South Korea. However, the homesickness was real. And so I contacted my family and they prepared a little care package for me. In it was 2 books of Lord of the Rings. I had brought version 1 of Lord of the Rings, but I didn't own or have part 2 and 3. And so they bought me Lord of the Rings 2 and 3, also in Dutch, translated, which normally I kind of cringe at translated media like this. I think you should read it in the original language, if you can understand the original language. But in this case, it was actually really appropriate for me because I was so homesick that even just reading things in Dutch was a great comfort. No! I killed the... Dude, my Ancient of War was so fast. Oh, this is gonna be part of my new highlight reel. I'm preparing a Bronze to Grandmaster Ancient of War creeping. That's gonna be silver, I think. Let's go rank 1.
We can't build it.
Let's go rank 1, guys. We're ready. Yo, thank you for the thank you for the gift sub to Justice. For Justice.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay. It seems to me that he's living his life like a candle in the wind. Look at this. Chaos theory. Now, normally, when a ladder resets, what should happen is that placements are back on the menu. Placement games.
I can taste
and then you slightly have a higher influence in game result for your MMR than usual. So what I'm trying to say is, it's kind of like the Dota double down tokens. Every game matters twice as much for MMR swing. But what it looks like happens on Battle.net, which doesn't have a very robust matchmaking system, is that there's a full and utter MMR reset, which is why I'm playing someone that I would love to cast in my Bronze League Heroes series. 3 ziggurats at tier 1, in seemingly random places, building buildings to spread blight, even though that's not a good habit. Those buildings are really vulnerable. Ziggurat not within spitting distance of another. Yeah. Let justice be served. Well, that's literally what we're doing here, isn't it? Lightning shield on this one.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate. I can taste their fear.
So I am meeting someone that might be playing their first game of Warcraft 3. Even though I played a lot on this account.
Have you reached the verdict? I am the iron hand of justice. Your building is complete. Let the hunt begin. Understood. I can taste their fear. Ashvalano. Let the hunt
In before loses? Oh, come on. If I lose, then what?
Justice shall be swift.
If I lose, I gift one sub to a random person in chat.
Hand of justice. I can taste their
I know. It seems extreme, but I would.
Ashvalano.
If you lose, you play Prey.
Let the
Alright.
hunt begin. Understood.
I don't know why
Justice shall be
Prey had so low viewership yesterday. Is it because everyone thought the game was so fun, they didn't want to get spoiled and they went to play it themselves? Because that game is freaking amazing.
I am Ashvalano. Then thy believe. Let justice.
Prey from 2016? 17.
Iron hand of justice.
We can't go.
Have you reached the verdict? Let me investigate. Let the hunt begin.
It's so good. It's so good. Good to play, not much to watch. Why?
Have you reached a verdict?
People are not used to FPS on my channel. That is true. That needs to change. I'm gonna rebrand myself as an FPS player.
Then thy believe.
Oh yeah, these two are magic immune.
Let me investigate.
Buy another
I am
ring.
the iron hand of justice. Justice shall be swift. Justice shall be swift.
Ah! Oh my god! Justice! He's playing the bugs. Anubarak and Fiends.
Research.
Who would have thunk
I am
it?
the iron hand of justice.
Everyone who played it, who was interested, and the game has a long plot, so investment into stream matters. Looks very random if you just pop up.
Have you reached a verdict? Then thy
Possible,
believe.
possible.
Understood.
I think he took this camp. Interesting.
Let the hunt begin. Have you reached a verdict?
Your building is complete.
Let me
Your
investigate.
Free's not a true
Your
FPS.
building
Yeah, it's more of a sim,
I
right?
am the iron hand.
It's like a VR sim.
Then thy believe. Ashvalano. Ashvalano. Let
This
me
is not Elden Ring. Weird. Yeah, I know it's like out, right?
Understood. I can take.
They actually gave me a key,
Let the hunt begin.
but I said I'm not gonna play it on release day. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I'm probably playing in like a week. A week or a little more than a week. I was gonna wait for like a few months, but I think that's stupid. Because I feel like playing it already. And if people haven't played yet for a few months, then I guess they shouldn't be too salty about getting spoiled. Or they could just like not watch.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Understood. Let the hunt begin.
Take the Batmobile! Ah!
I am the iron hand.
Yeah, Batmobile got ensnared.
Ashvalano. Let justice be served. I am the law. Ashvalano. Have you reached the verdict? Then thy believe.
Do you lose the XP if the AOW gets the kill? Yes, you do, but that would never happen to me. Except the first creep of the game. Oh no, that was actually not... that was not a Ancient of War, that was an Archer before my Warden came out.
Greetings, friend.
What's up, Sinara? Welcome to the Grubsters.
Are you threatening
Thanks for subbing. Thanks for the support.
The sneaker has a way.
Leaving an item behind? I'm full. It's fine.
Our time is short.
Got it! Full speed!
I thought Prey was a turret romance game.
Have you reached a verdict?
Our strength is yours.
Let the hunt begin.
Let's do damage maxing.
Where shall I find? Our time is short.
Ah, the great
Then
outdoors.
they shall not stand.
Are you threatening me?
I am the Iron Hand of justice.
He just stood there and fought, huh?
I'm away.
Are you threatening me?
Our strength
Have
is
you
yours.
reached a verdict?
He just went full hammies.
I can taste their fear.
Waiting on you. Is there trouble?
Huh, he could have TP'd.
Are we being invaded? Our warriors have
Our
engaged the
time
enemy.
is short.
Fork lightning level 1.
Left me.
Hi! Are we being
Then
invaded?
Are you threatening me?
I'm away.
They shall not escape.
This could be his first game.
Our strength is yours.
I am the Iron Hand of justice. I am
Our strength is yours.
Have you reached a verdict? Have you reached a verdict?
Where shall I
GG. Do you gain XP inside the Zeppelin? Yes. I thought you were rich AF and didn't need to consider viewership. This is why... Yes, I'm a multi-billionaire, but this is why people that build something that took a long time to build just do anything. Just do fuck all. Like Amazon suddenly removes the chance to do refunds. Suddenly doesn't allow people to take toilet breaks and you're forced to pee in bottles. Because they don't care about their reputation. Because they're already rich anyway. Can you show the name of the enemy? Pleshwand. Anonymous gifter. Thank you so much, man.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Cheers.
Insufficient gold.
I was frustrated about the overthinking. Instead of trying to immerse yourself into what was happening, you missed a lot of scripted events. I missed them because I was afraid, not because I was overthinking. And how do I know what a scripted event is? I'm reacting organically to everything that happened. You're talking about when there was like an event between 2 characters behind the glass screen, right? You thought that I should be watching that. That was a scripted event. I didn't know it was scripted until after it was done. How do I know it's scripted? For all I know, I'm in mortal danger. Should I treat it like a television show? No, they could break through the glass. I was looking for an escape. I didn't want to die. Let's watch the scripted event.
More lumber.
I was looking for a way out of that.
I stand ready. All too easy.
Does Fairy Fire increase the damage you take from thorns? Yes, of course, because Fairy Fire increases the amount of physical damage. Wait, actually, yeah, it should be, right? It should be, because you're doing more damage. Critical Strike improves the damage you take from thorns. And Critical Strike, what is it except the damage amplification? Then that's also what Fairy Fire is, damage amp.
Away.
I am the Iron Hand of justice.
I love saying yes, of course, and then showing that I'm not sure.
Then
It's a great way to
understood.
let people know the real answer
Left me in
with confidence.
Your building is complete.
Depends who was Fairy Fired. Oh,
Our warriors
if a
have
peon
engaged
was Fairy Fired and he's not in range
I am the Iron Hand of justice.
of the Thorns Keeper, and you're attacking a Kodo, then of course Fairy Fire does not increase damage
I can
taken.
taste their fear.
Because you're not attacking a target with thorns.
Let the hunt begin.
I stand ready.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate.
Hi.
Ben thy delusion. Understood. I can taste their fear. Let me investigate.
He had one job. Do not stand in the little cubby hole that was created. And he thought he can walk out, but I detonated. But who made...
I am the
Who
iron
forced me to
hand.
detonate?
I stand ready.
Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of justice.
I am the Iron Hand of
Let me
Justice.
investigate. Have you reached a verdict?
Too bad he didn't sell TP like most orcs. Yeah.
Ashvalano. Ben thy day.
Away. Your building is complete.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate. Ashvalano. Have you reached a
He could be here with clarity and speed scroll.
Our sacred grove warriors disengage the enemy.
Ben thy day.
Faith may not root them.
Ben thy day.
He could die this time, you know.
Stand ready.
I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Let justice be served. Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict? Justice has come. Have you reached a
The
verdict?
same place.
Let me
You guys ever watch Blair Witch
Justice
Project?
shall be swift. Let the hunt begin. Ashvalano. I am the iron hand of justice.
Our warriors.
Remember how they all looked at the same place and then died? I hope that's not a spoiler.
I can taste their fear.
The old one? Oh my god, there's a new one?
Ashvalano. Justice shall be swift. Let the
Crappy
hunt
documentary. It's not a documentary.
bend thy
It's not
way.
real, you know, witches.
I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building is complete.
Have you reached a verdict?
Waiting on you.
I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict? Let me investigate. Bend thy day. I am the law. Have you reached a verdict? They shall
It's
not
better if the
escape.
Furbolg tracker also attacked
They shall
the
not
Ancient of War. But didn't work out that way.
bend thy day.
Your building is upgrade finished.
I am the iron hand of justice.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
He's back. The same place!
Let me investigate. Let the hunt begin. I am the iron hand.
Please. This has to stop. The same place. Is he joking me?
Have you reached a verdict?
You can't make this shit up.
More lumber is required. We can't build it.
I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano.
More lumber is required.
Let me investigate. Justice shall be
Don't chop there, it's a good spot. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna chop there.
More lumber is
Have you
required.
reached a verdict? Bend thy day.
Yeah, that's a golden spot. We're farming. That's better than Vare's Elden Ring farming spot.
Have you reached a verdict? Let justice be served. I can taste it. I am the law. Let justice be served.
Put Wisp there so he runs in again. Oh my god, you guys are genius.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate.
And evil, I must say.
Justice shall be swift. I am the iron hand of justice. Bend thy belly. Let me investigate.
Our warriors have
reached a verdict?
engaged the enemy. Your
He just never stops harassing me,
I
huh?
am the iron hand of justice.
Relentless assault.
Let the hunt begin.
Meanwhile,
Bend thy delilune. I can taste their fear. Understood.
yeah, the physical part deals no damage. That's crazy. Right? Does this deal damage?
Understood.
Our
Justice.
Wow.
warriors have engaged.
Walkers are actually OP against the Warden.
Fire.
Ash Valano.
It's so strange.
Cry.
Because no, it's not. It's not a bug. It's because it's physical.
I am the iron hand of justice. Have
Dua
you
Lipa
reached the
strats or Madonna.
Let me investigate. Bentai
Now what?
Delelu. Understood.
Does he have this spell?
Point the way.
He does.
Your building is complete.
Ash Valano. Let me investigate. I am
Thanks
the
for
iron
being with
hand
me
of
last
justice.
summer.
Justice shall be swift. I can
No,
taste
that
their fear. Let the hunt
that didn't happen.
Let the hunt begin.
I was not with you, but
Have you reached the verge?
or do you mean
Justice shall be swift.
do you mean like in spirit,
Bentai Delelu. Ash Valano.
like
Understood.
I streamed?
Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand.
He has this spell, you know, for the roar and the heal ward.
Let me investigate.
Research.
Wow. Welcome to BNet. He had this spell, he didn't use it. GG.